In lane number 3 and lane 4, Josh Hart, the R&L Carriers team. Spoke with Josh in between rounds and said that his Q1 here was a duplicate of round 2 in Pomona. The tire did not rotate once before the clutch came all the way in and blew it off. So they did find a couple of things in the electrical system that they're working on, and hopefully have found the issue in this squad. We'll see if they get off the starting line, but that's 2 runs in a row they've had the identical problem. Trying to see on Shawn Langdon's car whether or not he has those air deflectors. Didn't run them a little bit earlier. Want to see if they are perhaps on the car for this squad. Here we go. Smoke 1, smoke 2, smoke 3, and 391.8 for Josh Hart. So they were able to get down the racetrack 310.20 miles per hour for Josh, the only person to make a quasi-full pull. Langdon with an 823.7 in lane number 1, 469.2 in lane number 2. Jasmine with a 437. So Josh Hart able to improve that 391, puts him all the way up to number 2. And from this vantage point, I can see it appears that Shawn Langdon did have the air deflectors back on his machine.
And he also had a hole out early, causing him to shut the car off. And Josh Hart, like you said, the last 2 runs, or before this one, might have ended up in smoke, but that team ran solid in Pomona. They ran 67.5s, 2 of them. So they're figuring something out, Joe, and if they figure it out, they've had success in the past. They can have success in the future.
The guy won his first ever Top Fuel race. It's kind of tough to keep that level of performance going for your entire career. But the R&L Carriers team up to number 2, hoping for big things. Now, I do want to mention, I know there's a lot of folks out there. You're hearing about these air deflectors a lot. And today, with it being so hot out there, maybe it's not quite as common. But to me, it's important that the fans know that this is something extra to look for. Do you look down at the cars, like what are the things that you can see might be setup-wise different from one to the next, right? You see a Top Fuel Dragster, well, Antron Brown's got a canopy and Doug Coletta doesn't. All right, there's something I can look at. What else can you look at that might be different from one car to the next?
Yeah, well, you can argue that that's the biggest innovation, I guess, we've had since the canopy cars, right? I mean, when the canopy cars came out, I remember I wanted one. I still want one. But these air deflectors, yes, they are making a big difference. In the heat, they may not make much of a difference, but it's interesting to see these teams tinker with it and figure it out. It looks like Antron Brown's got his on this run, and